Here's our duck. David has to take it apart because we're going to be making duck breast prosciutto.
Takes like, how long, a month? 3 weeks?
Something like that, like 3.5 weeks. And then we'll find out whether or not we wasted our money and time.
I thinned it out a little, but...
Yeah, it depends on the recipe. Like I was looking at Tom Colicchios and he says trim a lot of the fat. I looked at Michael Ruhlman's and he said leave the fat on. So we
did half.
Yeah. So now we have to mix up our curing stuff, so our salt and our herbs. So this is our combination of salt, garlic, fresh thyme, bay leaves,
peppercorn.
We screwed up. I was supposed to have 2 cups of kosher salt, but we ran out, so I stuck some Malden salt.
And regular salt.
So it's like a tri-salt. And some sugar. Having a blast.
I hope this works out.
Oh, I know. I definitely hope that.
I think it will work out.
I don't see why it wouldn't. There's enough salt in here to cure like an entire
duck. So now, time to wrap it.
I don't have a history of good saran wrap skills.
Is that tightly? Here.
I need some teamwork on this piece.
Then do you twist it like a torchon? I know you're an expert at that.
Oh man.
That does not look tightly wrapped.
This did not work out.
I'm gonna do the other one. I think you have the hang of it now.
I don't know that I do. I just think that you're even worse.
Yeah, I gave up when I tried it. That one looks, it's pretty tight. Good work. So now, it's time to put them in the fridge.
For 4 days.
Yeah, and then we'll do some more stuff to them. So it's been 4 days now.
They leaked. I don't think they were supposed to leak. Apparently my plastic wrap skills are up to par.
I bet that leaking was unavoidable. I think the whole point is drying this meat out, right? Yeah. Unwrapping time.
And the skin's gotten really dark and really hard. It feels.
How hard?
Well, this is the flesh and then this is the skin. So the skin is white and then the flesh is like really dark.
Is it like?
It's hard.
Beef jerky hard?
No, I mean it's getting there hard. David is finishing patting dry the duck breast, and then now we're going to wrap it in cheesecloth.
How many layers are you going to do?
I don't know. I'm not quite sure. I'm not an experienced cheeseclother. We only ever use it to make ricotta. So it's suspended in cheesecloth and hung by twine in our fridge.
For 3 weeks. So today, we're
finally going to be eating our duck prosciutto.
Yeah, duck prosciutto, and
we started it ages ago, and now we're finally going to find out whether it worked.
Along with some pickled cauliflower and...
Yep, it's been pickling for a week, so not very long, so it's not too strong. And then we have some chicken liver pate.
And we're making homemade mozzarella.
Yes.
It's like a little deli plate of some sort.
Kind of a daunting task, but it should be fun. We're making mozzarella.
Our first time.
With whole milk and citric acid.
But there's some other tablets or something that go in there.
Rennet.
Yeah.
It took us forever to find them.
We had to actually order them on the internet.
The internet has everything, guys. We didn't know. Anyways.
So what are we doing right now?
Right now we're heating the whole milk up to 88 degrees, and we're gonna add the citric acid in there, and then it'll be at that constant temperature for like an hour.
You should give it a try.
It helps sprouting. So
sprouting?
We probably
of what?
Should try it. Is it gonna poison me?
I don't think so. I think it's
Am I gonna
citric
sprout?
acid. You'll sprout.
Woo.
Is it sour? Let me try.
I like it. Kind of I want to eat it as a snack.
It tastes like the thing they put sour soothers in and like candy, like
I know.
Sour candy stuff.
We should try making that sometime. Like
there
jellies and then wrap it in citric acid. It's really hard to get your milk to 88 and to stay there. Like the heat is on low and it's too hot. What a pain in the ass.
We gotta move it back and forth between the burners, I think.
Damn you, mozzarella.
Rennet tablets.
We have to dissolve it in warm water, but first we don't even need like a whole one, we just want part of one. It's been about 20 minutes, and so we're gonna try slicing it. We're supposed to slice it all the way through in one direction and then do it again.
Crosshatch.
Yeah, exactly.
It's kind of like a soft pudding. It feels like there's some resistance.
It looks like you can still see the cuts. I think that's a good sign.
Yeah, it's definitely turned hard.
Yeah. And then we let it stand for 5 minutes, and then we stir it every 10 minutes for half an hour before we put it in the cheesecloth for 3 hours. We could have used a spoon and spooned it. I think that's like the way you're supposed to go, but one more dish.
So now Nicole's just gonna tie it up.
This is the tricky part.
It looks nice. I think it's actually gonna work.
Feels nice. Like a boob. Wait, that sounds wrong.
It'd be a very soft boob.
And leaky. Gross.
So now the mozzarella is just gonna hang to drain for 3 hours. It's been 3 hours, it's all partially dried, I guess.
Drained.
Drained anyway.
So now we're putting half of it in the bowl.
And we add hot water and we're gonna stretch it out until it gets nice and smooth.
It has a nice pattern. It's quite lovely.
Pretty firm.
Yep. So we have some water that's been heavily salted, and it's at 170 degrees. So we're getting there. It's coming together, but it's not quite stretchy yet. We just have to keep submerging it so it gets hot again. So again, our recipe gave us bad advice saying that the water should only be 170, because that doesn't make anything stretch.
Yeah, it wasn't melting it, so we did boiling water.
Yeah, so now we just burn the shit out of our hands, and it stretches more.
Yeah, it's actually
we're getting there.
It's cooking. It's becoming mozzarella.
Yeah. Making a ball.
It's getting smooth. Then we'll dip it back in to like polish it up kind of. And then put it in the cold water to set.
My brioche are all cooked. Hopefully they taste good. I don't know how light they are. We'll see. And now for our grand masterpiece, the duck prosciutto that's been in our fridge for so long.
It doesn't look that appetizing.
It looks really nasty.
It's just dark.
It's like surprisingly hard too. It's like jerky almost.
It bends a little though.
Ooh, it's nice and red inside.
Bubbly drink.
To us and deli foods.
Cheers. So here is the completed plate. There's our mozzarella, the brioche bun, the duck ham or duck prosciutto, and our pate that we made a few days ago. What is it? Chicken liver pate. And the pickled cauliflower.
I started digging into my brioche.
Did it turn out? Is it light? Is it fluffy?
It's a bit dry. It's not the best brioche.
That's what you have all the toppings for.
Let's see you eat the duck ham. I already snuck a piece, and I have to say it is ridiculously good.
ate quite a bit.
It's so good. It's awesome.
Yeah, it turns out.
It's pretty, actually. It didn't look very pretty in its full form, but cut, it looks really nice and red. Look at how perfect that looks.
Yeah, the mozzarella really turned out good.
It's so cool.
Although we haven't tried it yet, besides little pieces.
I was gonna put it on my bread, but I don't want to ruin the experience. So we decimated the mozzarella, and the duck is almost gone. Clearly the two favorites. They were so good.
I like them together, actually.
Yeah, because the mozzarella's kind of mild, and then the duck's a bit salty. But basically, I really enjoyed it.